in your ear.
It
ain't worked.
Don't worry, Jill. I've got iron guts. Don't worry about that. Today's back page is now with Tesco Mobile for Business.
Backpage review on talkSPORT with Tesco Mobile for Business. Join Tesco Mobile and get business phone bills for up to 40% less than the big mobile networks. Tesco Mobile. Every little helps. For applicable terms and verification, see tescomobile.com/business.
Have you ever done that to your husband yet?
Say that again?
Dodgy mushrooms and trying to top them.
No, I have not.
Give it time.
Give it time.
Give it another 35 years.
I've only been married about 6 months. So.
Yeah, give it time.
Not yet.
Oh dear, honestly, I thought I'd been knifed 3 times in the gut this morning when I woke up about 3 o'clock. Whoa, what's happened? Katie, what we got?
Okay, so a lot of the back pages are dominated by this Marcus Rashford story, snubbing a couple of Saudi deals. So the Times going with Rashford rejects £35 million Saudi deal, with the Mail also going with the headline Rashford snubs £35 million Saudi deal as he fights for his place in the England squad. And then interesting story that you guys have spoken about regarding Victor Osimhen. So an Old Trafford exclusive with the headline Osimhen United in this shock Rashford swap plot for Napoli striker. I mean, do you see this happening, Ray?
I was thinking about it yesterday, Osimhen,
okay.
what's happened?
If that's true about Saudi Arabia, I'm really pleased about that, because I think that Marcus is at an age where he doesn't need to go. Money shouldn't be his issue why he's going to play football. You've got to try, and it's exactly right what he's saying. I want to get back in the England squad. I want to prove that I am still a very, very good player and can be competitive playing for it. There's a World Cup not too far away, and he wants to be involved in that. So
reported 675.
It doesn't matter.
I
mean, what's he on
a week?
Yeah, but what's he on? He'd probably be on 300 now, wouldn't he?
Yeah, 350.
What do you mean it doesn't matter? It's double.
Well, yeah, no, but what are you going to spend your money on? You tell me. Not everybody's a gambler.
I find something
not everybody's a massive gambler like you, are they?
So Ray, what do you think Rashford needs to do?
He's going to get a pizza up.
What do you think Rashford needs to do to get back into the England squad?
Well, he's got to go and prove himself. He's got to play on a regular basis. He's got to get his, get that feeling back where he's really important. Gets his confidence back into his game, belief back into his game, because he's done it before. I mean, that's why he's got £350,000 a week, because he was so good at Manchester United. That season he got about 30 goals, didn't he? And he was unbelievable. But he's got to try and find now, if Manchester United is not the club for him, he's got to try and somewhere which is very competitive, whether he stays in the Premier League. There's been reports he might go to Italy like McTominay. But he's got to get that form back that he showed. That's why he got in the England squad, and he's capable of doing it. There's no doubt about that. So I'm really pleased about that, if I'm being honest, that he ain't going Saudi, taking the money, because wherever he's going to go, he's going to get good money anyway.
I haven't seen Osimhen for a while live, and I'm just thinking, Katie, would he interest Arsenal if the money was there?
I think he's always comes up every single
transfer window, doesn't he?
Osimhen, because there's not a lot of centre forwards out there, are there? Like strikers who could probably play at the top level, and he's probably the one that he's been on loan and he's gone out different places, and he might be available. So
did they push the bank out for Isak, Arsenal? But
will Newcastle sell him?
I don't
think
whether he wants to go, Ray, I suppose.
Well, Isak, certainly. I'm reading a piece in there, Paul Merson in there saying break the bank for Isak, which, they had that striker up front, and they give him a much better chance, obviously, to win that title, definitely.
Yeah, because Victor Osimhen's currently on loan from Napoli at Galatasaray. Already got 12 goals so far this season. And you just feel as though, would he be a good fit for United?
I don't know.
Also, would he go? Bearing in mind they're 14th in the table.
Well, there's going to be a big clear out sooner or later. Casemiro, people like that who are getting.
Well, if you go to Galatasaray, you go to Man United.
Of course you would, yeah, definitely. And it's a real challenge for anybody going Man United. They can't get no worse, can they? Really, can they or not? I don't think they can at the moment. The new manager's got to give him a little bit of time to try and get his own personnel in. To change the way they're going to play, because he can't just come in, as I said before, wave a magic wand and everybody's going to start playing and winning games every week. It ain't going to happen. So he's got to give him time. I'm sure Manchester United supporters will give him time. A couple of transfer windows maybe, but Osimhen, look, I'm sure he'd do a great job if he did get an opportunity in the Premier League.
Another one of these stories on the back of the Sun is Tuchel's spur of the moment. This is where Thomas Tuchel will start life as England boss by watching Spurs taking on Newcastle tomorrow.
At least he might see a few goals.
Maybe. Oh yeah, I mean Spurs are definitely entertaining to watch.
Ray asked me earlier what I think. I said, "How can you?"
I
I've no idea with Spurs. I've no
I had
idea.
2-1 Spurs the other day against Wolves. I was like, oh. And then look, well, fair play to Wolves. They got back and got the equaliser, but you just don't know what's going to happen.
It was
with
the
Tottenham.
Liverpool game, wasn't it? It was 6-3. It was like
6-3, and then you had 4-3, didn't you?
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Yeah. So they're great
nice.
to watch, but I suppose if you're, Thomas Tuchel, you'll be keeping your eyes on James Maddison and Dominic Solanke.
If he
for
plays.
Spurs, if he plays. And Newcastle's Anthony Gordon, Lewis Hall and Tino Livramento. So what do you think he's going to be looking for within those players in the game?
Well, I think it's a clean slate for everybody, isn't it? If you're an Englishman, you can go out and try and prove that you want to be in that squad. And I think he's quite a fair man. If you're doing the business for your team week in, week out, you might get an opportunity. But yeah, he's got to look at it and see, especially the two fullbacks. I really like them at Newcastle. I thought there was excellence. I'm just going by the Arsenal game when they played. They was excellent. There really was. So, but he just look at the net. He's got loads and loads of players to watch, isn't he? I mean,
Some good games,
English players.
Good games this weekend as well.
There's good games every weekend.
Spurs, Newcastle, but you look at some of these. Man City, West Ham, can Man City go on a run now? Arsenal go to Brighton. Now there's a good game. Aye?
Yeah.
And then Liverpool, Man United, another cracker. So it's going to be interesting.
Bristol City Derby, that's a cracker as well.
Yeah, it is. Well done. Done your homework. That's where I'll be tomorrow.
No,
Wrapped
I
up
listened
warm.
to you coming in, Katie.
And I suppose that for England, the striker situation is quite interesting. You've got Harry Kane and Ollie Watkins, but then you've got Dominic Solanke, Liam Delap's also knocking on the door.
Yeah, he's been brilliant, isn't he?
So I wonder.
It is an interesting one. Who's
But
going
Watkins
to
is not now starting every week, is he?
Yeah.
And some people are still whinging about Harry, saying, is he a huge success there? Then look who's the next in line. So I think he's got a bit of a problem there, to be honest.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.